Bricks at the penitentiary, running from the cops, ducking, hiding, clutching your banger is bullshit. Letting your guys send you off, telling you that it's real. You got to get back. If you don't do this, you're not real. You know, if you're not walking around with a Pooh Shiesty mask on, you're not real. If you don't slide for your homies, you're not real. If you don't go get back for your homie that got killed 5 years ago on his anniversary, you're not real. They having a party for the guys on the next block that was killed 5 years ago. We can't let them have that. You need to go shoot that balloon release up, or you're not real. My job is to bring this knowledge to the forefront to let shorties know the truth and the reality. My job is to do all I can to help a kid get past 17, to help a kid make it to 21, to help a kid grow up to be successful, to let a kid know that you can live, you can make it. You do not have to give your life to the streets and die in the streets. You do not have to think that if I'm not sliding, if I don't have my bang on me, if I'm not sagging, I'm a punk. We have to let our brothers retire from the street. We have to let our kids grow up to be kids. We have to let our young black men grow up to be black men. Show me where it says that our young black men have to slide. Show me in the books where it says that our young black men got to be from the streets. Show me in the books where it says that our young black men have to be thugs. Got to go to the joint. You got to go to juvenile. You got to have an ankle bracelet on. You got to have a home monitor on your wrist. If you don't got a house arrest band on, you ain't real. If you ain't never been to joint, you ain't real. That's the conversations we hear now. Every time you hear shorties talk to each other, the first thing they say is, how many times you been to the joint? How many times you been to the county? And here go the new one. You ever been shot? Think about how that sound. Have you ever been shot? So you're telling me, if I ain't never been to prison, I'm not real? If I have never been shot, I'm not a real man? So if I never went through all the persecution, torture, I'm not a real man. So to be a real man in our generation, in our culture, you have to be shot, strung out on drugs, been to prison, or something bad had to happen to you. No, that's not true. I'm here to tear that narrative down. I'm here to destroy that. I'm here to show the young black man that you don't have to go to prison. You ain't got to get shot. You don't have to go to jail. You don't got to up your banker. You don't got to have a switch on you. You ain't got to smack women. You ain't got to beat people up. You ain't got to disrespect elders to be real. What makes you real is being an independent thinker, having the knowledge and wisdom of a young black man, being able to lead your own and stand on your own ground, being able to work your job, work your company, build your company, show others how to make it, respect your elders, love your parents, love the kids, love yourself. That's being real. Being able to be different and create your own lane. Not having to sag your pants to show your ass to other men. Not having to get drunk all day and just fall out on the street thinking it's cool. Not having to pop the perk because your friend popped the perk and you think it's smooth because Lil Wayne said pop the perk. That's not real. That's not real. Being real is being different. Being real is showing the world that you don't have to do these things that our forefathers, our granddaddies, our uncles, our brothers did that killed them. That's being real. Being real is being able to drop your nickname, Too Short. Being real is being able to drop that nickname and go by the name that your mother and your father gave you. Being real is being able to step up against your homies and say, look, no, I'm not going to that party. It's dangerous. Being real is being able to say, no, I'm not getting that car. You have a gun on you. Being real is being able to say, no, I'm not going to go to the block party. One just got shot up. Being real is being able to say, I have a daughter at home. No, I'm not going to risk my life going to jail. Being real is being able to say, listen, my mother loved me. I am not going to sacrifice her. Being real is being able to say, no, I don't want to do them things no more because if they don't catch me, they might catch somebody in my family. If they don't catch me, they might catch my little brother. They might catch my cousin. That's being real. Somebody have to break the narrative. Somebody have to show these kids that you don't have to do the things that we did coming up. You ain't got to go to joint like Nate and do 20-some years. You feel me? You ain't got to go to joint like Too Short and do half his life in jail to be real. You don't have to sit up here and get shot 9 times by a switch to be real. You ain't got to walk around with a shit bag on to be real. You ain't got to walk around with a house arrest band on your leg to be real. You ain't got to put tattoos on your face to show that you're real. Because guess what? It's not real. It's all fake. And I'm here to break that. I'm here to break that narrative. And unless other brothers step up and start coming together and show these shorties what's real in reality and what's real in fake, guess what? We're going to keep losing a lot of young men. We're going to keep losing a lot of young sisters. Until you sisters step up and tell these young ladies, stop getting in videos with these guys. Don't throw up gang signs because your guy threw up gang signs. You ain't got to break your hat because your man break his hat. You ain't got to ride in the car with him knowing he got that bang on him. You ain't got to hold his gun for him. You ain't got to take his case. You ain't got to diss the ops because your guy dissed the ops. Until our sisters step up and start showing these young ladies stop doing it, we're going to keep on losing more young ladies to violence. We're going to keep losing more young ladies getting shot down in the street when the ops say, we can't catch their man, but there go his girl. Then his girl diss us, one his girl in that video, once she dropping the rakes, once she breaking BD, or whatever. Until we step up and change this narrative, man, and come together and show our world and our community what's real and fake, we're going to keep going through this. We're going to keep going through this. So let's get away from being an activist. Let's drop that word. I'm an activist. I'm that. It's none of that. You don't got to call me an activist. You ain't got to call me nothing. Just call me a man of God that want to make change for our people. Just call me a man of God that want to make change for our people. If I have to die behind what I'm doing, I die for a reason. If I have to get hurt for what I'm doing, I got hurt for a reason. If I have to lose my life and abandon my kids, my wife for what I'm doing, I'm ready to do it. But I guarantee you, my kids will know that I stood for something. My kids will know that I left for a reason. You wouldn't put me on no t-shirt. You're not going to pour out Hennessy bottles for me and have some balloons and then forget about me. I'm going to leave a statement. I'm going to leave a message in the world. And that's what you should be thinking about. That's what you should be thinking about. Too many of us is allowing our kids and allowing our people to think wrong. When I was coming up, when I was a shorty, I'm just keeping it real. When I was a shorty, if you didn't go to juvenile, you was a punk. First thing they said, you ever been to the Idaho home? Man, Joe, the Idaho home got the bird on the shirt, you was a punk. Then it was, you ain't never been to the county. Man, Joe, you ain't never been to the county, shut up, you don't know nothing. You a punk. You ain't never had a house arrest band on, you a punk. Is y'all serious? When did that become our life? When did that become our world? So you're telling me if a black man never go to prison, he's not a real man? If a black man has a void from being shot all his life, he's not a real man? If a black man have a wife and kids, he's soft? If a young boy 17 years old, never got in trouble, he got one woman, he don't cheat, that makes him a punk? Is you serious? Because a boy say he don't want to go to the party and get killed, he a punk. Because a boy say, no, I don't want to go on that block today, he a punk. Because a boy tell his friend, nah, Joe, I ain't coming out today, I think I'm going to stay in. You a punk. Because a boy say he don't want to hold that banger, you a punk. Because a boy say, nah, I don't want to slide, because if I slide, there's cameras everywhere, a camera going to see me and maybe send me to jail for the rest of my life. Oh, you a punk, you a bitch, you a hoe. Wow. Because I don't want to go to jail for the rest of my life, I'm a punk. Y'all better wake up. Y'all better wake up. Y'all better wake up. I risked half my life to not be a punk. I spent half my life trying to prove to somebody I wasn't a punk. I spent half my life trying to prove to my friends that I was real. Half my life has been gone because I was trying to prove to the wrong people that I was real. And guess what? While I was away doing all this time, suffering, begging for commissary, suffering for somebody to come and see me, the same people I was trying to impress was what? Living their life. So do that make them real or phony? Because half of them didn't go. So is they real or phony? Just keeping it real. Just keeping it real. It's time to step up, brothers. It's time to step up, sisters, and show the kids the truth. Show the young men the truth. Show our other generations the truth. And even some that's older than us, show them the truth. You don't have to drink yourself to death like your brother, your father. You don't have to smoke 30 blunts a day like your people. You don't have to drink 3/5 a day like your people. You don't got to get a house arrest ban. You ain't got to go